The paper we're diving into today is Graduate Research Proposal, Elite Capture, Identity Fragmentation, and Intellectual Migration in the Horn of Africa, a political economy study of governance, social division, and human capital flight, by Dr. Arega W. Ngusi. That's quite a title, but it really captures a lot of what the paper's about.
Yeah, there's a lot packed in there. Basically, Dr. Ngusi is trying to get at why so many educated people are leaving countries like Ethiopia, Eritrea, Somalia, Sudan, and South Sudan. And he asks, is it really just instability? Or is there something deeper, like, are political elites actually driving this by dividing communities and holding on to power in ways that actually push people to leave?
Right. I think the central question is, how do these powerful elites use identity, like ethnicity or region or even religion, to split people apart, control resources, and ultimately make good governance almost impossible? Which in turn just sends educated folks packing. It's sort of a vicious cycle.
Exactly. It's like when the most qualified people leave, you've got less capacity for any kind of reform, right? Fewer civic leaders, less technical know-how, not enough people who can, keep the power players in check or try something new in terms of policy. So, the country falls further behind.
And what stood out to me was the methodology. Dr. Ngusi is doing a qualitative comparative case study. So lots of interviews, civil society leaders, diaspora pros, policy experts, plus document analysis, media discourse, and migration data. You get this really layered look, not just in one country, but across several, with attention to the uniqueness of each.
Yeah, digging into speeches and policy documents tells you not just what people say, but what's left unsaid too. And interviewing people who actually left, or almost left, puts a human face to that brain drain idea.
There's also a big focus on what Dr. Ngusi calls elite capture, which is just elites basically grabbing the institutions, the rules, the resources, the storylines, anything that helps them stay on top. And sometimes it's not even about being better at it, just about dividing people so much that nobody can organize to demand change.
That links right to identity fragmentation. It's sort of wild. When you intentionally stoke division between groups, people stop seeing citizens with shared interests and start seeing others. So coalitions fall apart and elites don't get challenged. But then, all that division pushes folks with education and skills to leave because why stick around?
Yeah, it's sad, but also a bit infuriating. And then there are external influences, adopts, foreign donors, investors, even rival states supporting local power brokers. That just makes it harder for real reform, doesn't it? Sometimes I wonder, do outside actors ever really help in these cases, or are they mostly complicating things further?
That's a good question. Sometimes outside support is well-intentioned, but at least according to this proposal, it often props up the very elites who benefit from the chaos. Which makes you think, maybe international policy needs a rethink. Focus more on inclusive institutions and supporting people, not just governments.
It's not just a problem over there either. If you think about it, brain drain from the Horn of Africa affects, the entire world. Healthcare workers, engineers, all sorts of people end up everywhere. And, on a personal note, I remember talking to someone from Ethiopia who said choosing between home and opportunity was one of the hardest things in their life.
That's real. And it's a reminder that, research like Dr. Ngusi's isn't just theory. It's about actual people's futures and national futures too. But, I keep thinking about, you ever wonder if, small-scale local solutions could work? Like local peace building before the big systems catch up? I don't know. Maybe that's just me being optimistic.
No, I get it. Sometimes change starts super local and builds up. So the paper doesn't give us all the answers, but it does show how intertwined everything is. elite power, identity politics, weak governance, and migration, all feeding off each other.
Yeah, and even though this is a research proposal, not a finished study, it's already giving us a framework to think about how countries might move forward. Like, maybe it's about building more inclusive institutions, or even just holding space for honest policy debate.
Yeah, academic research. It's not gospel, but it's a way to peel back the layers and hopefully spark some new ideas. I like that.
Same. Well, I guess we'll just have to see what Dr. Negussi finds next.
The proposal is now organized as a graduate-level research project suitable for supervisor review, departmental submission, or further development into a master's thesis or doctoral dissertation proposal. The next stage should focus on strengthening the literature review with additional peer-reviewed sources, refining the country case selection, and preparing an interview guide and ethics application if primary data collection is approved. Thus, Ethiopian university students are warmly invited to select research topics that respond to the urgent needs of their society, communities, and country. As the future scholars, professionals, and public leaders of Ethiopia, students have an important responsibility to study the challenges facing the nation with honesty, academic discipline, and a spirit of service. Research topics may focus on peace building, good governance, national unity, youth employment, education reform, migration, technology, public health, agriculture, environmental protection, women's participation, or inclusive economic development. Students are encouraged to choose a topic that is practical, researchable, and connected to real problems in Ethiopian society. A strong research topic should help generate knowledge, promote peaceful coexistence, strengthen institutions, support development, and contribute to the dignity and well-being of all citizens. By choosing meaningful topics, Ethiopian students can join the national effort to build a more peaceful, just, educated, and prosperous future.